Always be yourself when someone tries to dim your light. Know the train of thought for me. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and this is peace. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stop the violence. You matter. You are worthy. Yeah, I'm not part of hate and I respect my neighbor. I ain't part of hate and I respect my neighbor. Don't dim your light, neighbor. You far from a hater, elevate. You matter. You're worthy. Have a good weekend. Gotta go. I'm peace. I bring peace. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. Gotta go. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. No, it's not. It's a check of it. There's no need for you to be fighting in the air. Figure out your train of thought. Hold on 1 second. You can tune into something else or occupy yourself, with your time and your frame and realize you could pour into yourself and things may be different when it comes to, hold on 1 second. Understand that even exchange, choosing yourself. Just check on me. I didn't send for you at the end of the day. No need to have the notification on, watch me at the end of the day. And you trying to dim somebody's like, I'm choosing myself not to dim my life. It's the trick of it. A motherfucker will look at you, watch you at the end of the day, and send you the evil out. Those spower, gang stalk, your types of weird shit. They are. You still breathing, bitch? That's the trick of it. Get your shit together and go somewhere the fuck else, because my content not everybody's okay. My content is everybody, and that's okay. To the genuine ones with no malicious intentions, I truly hope all is well in your end, and I say that respectfully. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process, and I say that respectfully. To the genuine ones with no malicious intentions, never give up on yourself because someone didn't see potential within you. Never give up on yourself because someone overlooked you. Never give up on yourself because someone did not love you, respect you, or pour into you at the end of the day. You poured into the wrong cup, but you still mad and you are worthy. You don't run from your past and maturity. It's different. Chicks and dudes will try to discourage you. They try to leave you blind. So at the end of the day, when it came to your feelings, but you knew how to be emotionally intelligent. At the end of the day, that energy is different. Understanding self-control. Hold on 1 second. They would never understand your intuition when it comes to your reflection. Hold on 1 second. You wasn't seeking revenge besides becoming your best self, vision of yourself. An intuition they can't relate to. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Self-love is different. Never give up on yourself when someone doesn't see potential within you. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions, and I say that respectfully. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. Gang stalking is real, so is your household, and you're not doing it for likes and views and clout chasing the fame. Individuals will monitor your every move from the time that you leave out your household, from going from point A to Z. They will hack your mail, your device, your accounts, your emails, and then try to paint you to be mentally unstable when you speak up for yourself. How this type of stuff actually happens. They will act like that you got your packages or your delivery, your mail, or whatever the case may be. They will even have a hate group going towards you at the end of the day to project fear in you so you won't elevate or prosper in life. Gang stalking is real to your household, and you're not doing it for likes, views, clout, chasing, or fame. Even individuals will get so desperate, they would act like they had a whole conversation with you when you're trying to take care of business when it comes to customer service. Only find out that people that's behind the scenes in the day is the ones who's gang stalking you. You're not even talking to customer service because they trying to ruin your reputation. They trying to rob you mentally, spiritually, financially, even energy harvest off your energy, even send spell towards you, good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day, because of the fact that you was willing to choose yourself. To understand, hold on 1 second, I overcame mistakes. Healing trauma pain is a race overnight process, but my content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. Entertainment purpose only. No, it's a trade it on me. You ever mind your business, what the mind your business, whatever the case may be? You ever decide to say, I'm not going back outside? First of all, hold on 1 second. If it was below under 18 when they say it's 19, it's the trade it on me. It's too fucking cold for this bullshit. You ever came across one of those family members or someone that you love and care, and you was they mediator when it come to certain situations in their life and whatever case may be, but this one particular day you had to miss out. No, it's the trade on me, stupid. I don't know what y'all got going on over there, but y'all better get it together quick and fast. I never understood this bullshit in the day. If you in a poly relationship at the day, why are you beefing with each other? It's the trade on me. Y'all had to understand that I'm able to date outside of you and do what I want to do when it's convenient for me to. Only to realize you got insecurities. You stupid son of a BIT stage. What's wrong with you? It's the trade on for me. This fool decided to say you're not going out tonight. Why she can't go out? Why he can't go out? because it's them. If it was somebody else, you'll be okay. Yep, it's the traitor of me. I don't understand the rules when it comes to poly relationships or, whatever biscuit you want at the end of the day. It be the traitor of me. If you're going to be in an open relationship, it shouldn't be rules when it comes to if someone looks better than you or if someone got more than you, you're supposed to have the jealous alert going. Hello, what's wrong with you, stupid? And the truth of me, I never understood this, whatever case to be. You ever mind your business and mind your business and you become a mediator real quick? Hey, that's the train of me. What's going on? I got a situation. No, that's the train of me. It can't be much of a situation at the end of the day if you love somebody. No, that's the train of me. Help me, it's the train of me. This fool decided to say, you know what? I don't want to be in a poly relationship no more. So you change your mind that quick and fast? It's the trait of me. You were just doing what you wanted to do just a couple of minutes ago. Who you was on the phone with? None of your business. It's the trait of thought for me. I never understood this in the day. When a motherfucker can have more than somebody or be more, attractive, why you gotta get in your bag for it? I thought it was all fun and games when you like to play house. It's the trait of me, stupid. I never understood this in the day. How chicks and dudes will put you in a mindset, how they hold on 1 second, want to understand your verse when it comes to your knowledge. They want to pour into you, love you, but hold on 1 second. They look at you like competition even on your worst day, but only realize to hold on 1 second, love was a mistake. Only to realize that someone wanted to ruin your reputation, talking about they love you, but hold on 1 second, God dismissal is different. Because when the right person walks into your life, they see you. They trying to bring peace. Not hold on 1 second, shortchanging your mental when it comes to growth. Maturing. No, it's the train of thought, but my content about this. Oh, okay. Always be yourself when no one is attention. I'm Naya, Junior Love Respect, and I would never hurt myself regardless to who's gang stalking me or what man or woman or elderly or what couple is threatening my life. And I say that respectfully. I walk these streets alone and I would never hurt myself. Always be yourself when someone says you don't have potential. And I say that respectfully. No, that's a train of thought for me. When you realize you get up or whatever the case may be, it was a little cold on the floor, whatever the case may be. You decide to get yourself together, get dressed, to go outside, to, go mind your business, start your day. That's the trade off me. They said it's 29 goddamn degrees and it feels below. It's the trade off for me. Nobody got time to be arguing with nobody. It's a trade off for me. Ma'am, sir, you could barely feel your fucking hands. It's a trade off for me. No, for real. This fool decided to say they didn't want to say excuse me today. You know what? Have a good day, because nobody got time to go back and forth with someone with lack of self-control. Hello, it's the trade off me, and especially when you're looking for some. Hello, stupid. Turn around. No, the trade off me. This dummy decides to bump you. You mind your business, whatever the case may be. You understood your intuition. Self-control. Hold on. It's the trade off for me. So you mean to tell me someone paid you to be a dumbass today? That's cool, fine and dandy. Keep it pushing. It's a train throw for me. I never understood this in the day. How someone can go out their merry way at the end of the day and say, you know what, I'm going to bother your mental health when it comes to your girl. I don't like the fact that you're smiling today. I don't like the fact that I can't make you miserable today. Misery loves company. That intuition hits differently. Folks with those spoken in a toxic way only realize to hold on said they want you to be bent out of shape to catch a case. That old man at the end of the day did not hold on 1 second what tax bracket he was in when it came to his job description, when it came to his duties, when it comes to his lack of self-control, what happened to his discipline. At the end of the day, acting his body weight, not his shoe size. He tried to dismiss you at the end of the day. The disrespect was loud, trying to humiliate you. Only realize to hold on 1 second. God was fixing your crown. They wanted you to be a crash out so bad. Loving yourself, to better yourself. They had to play with magic. Hold on 1 second. God truly showed you what return back to center looks like, and you didn't have to participate, because when you pray to go within, God reveals the devil on the enemy. God didn't have to allow you to feel like you have to touch somebody. Only realize to hold on 1 second. God allows you to pour into yourself to understand your intuition. You are worthy. Hold on 1 second. Didn't have hating in vain. Hold on 1 second. Being authentic. They swear at the end of the day that you think you're better than somebody because you understand boundaries is different. Holding your own weight. And I don't mean narcotics. Didn't matter if it was a man or a woman. How chicks and dudes will monitor your every move, trying to be like you, but hold on 1 second, there's only one you. The authenticity starts within. God's swag hits different. Even when they take notes at the end, they still can't keep up. They can wear the same outfit all day, put the fitted on, but hold on 1 second, they can't steal your personality when it comes to your swag. No, it's a trait though. You can't. No. How this type of stuff actually be happening. How chicks and dudes be having an identity crisis, but I don't mean no distractions. No, it's a trait though. I don't want to distract you at the end of the day. I'm thankful that you truly inspired. How chicks and dudes would watch you get every move, but would never put respect on your name because it's you at the end of the day. But hold on 1 second, they got so much to say when it come to negative energy, or because they trying to dim your light when it come to hold on 1 second, actually having confidence. They don't want you to acknowledge yourself when it come to your worth. They want you to be the mindset, hold on 1 second, discouraging yourself when God was showing you, hold on 1 second, growth is different, and you wasn't the joke. They said you act in your corner, you with nobody. They said you act in your corner, you with nobody. The devil was a lie, God got my back. Hold on 1 second, don't dim your light, neighbor. Don't dim your light, don't dim your light, don't dim your light, neighbor. It's the training thought for me. You know, this is the part when they say that you got personality disorder, whatever the case may be, but I'm just being me. I ain't hurting myself or others around me because you know what the doctor would say at the end of the day? What did they really do? Did they hurt you or themselves? No. So what's really the issue? Oh, jealousy, envy. I don't got a diagnose for you. Let's leave innocent people alone when it comes to hold on 1 second. They not doing you wrong. Here's the train of thought for me. Always be yourself with no misintentions. You know, a life is a blessing. They would never understand a generation curse is different, a reflection. You know, someone understanding the testimony. They wasn't part of someone's contract when someone tried to ruin a reputation all because someone understood, hold on 1 second, they wasn't trying to be caused by someone's effect. You know, someone said someone's slow, stupid, and retarded, but everybody's on their own pace when it comes to knowledge. That energy is different. Folks got so much to say because of your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, your age, because they pick and choose who they want to bully when it comes to someone's faith. You know, being authentic, how it would take a whole hate train to go up against one person, abuse them with pain. When it comes to hold on 1 second, you got to play with magic in a toxic way. Talking about you so real, but you don't understand how to heal. Hold on 1 second. I said what I said that day. I ain't have to get my physical hands on you. I didn't have to put my physical hands on you. Oh my God. It's the type of stuff that actually happens when you being authentic. Didn't matter the environment that you was in when it came to your space. You know, you not respect your neighbor even on their worst day when they wanted you to catch a case. You know, the gang stalking was real. They tried to paint you to be mentally unstable, but God was to keeping the real. God was to allow you to see that you was truly the testimony when you understood the receiver is different because God was never for like you was a cloud chasing no fame. Hold on 1 second, when God gave you a name, you know, because the devil, the enemy, they would give you a number, but when God contracts you at the end of the day, hold on 1 second, God's the love of your life at the end of the day, that director that allows you to feel that, hold on 1 second, don't give up on you because they overlooked you. Because they don't understand your point of view, why you chose you. Unconditional love is different. Never overlook yourself because someone doesn't understand your reflection when you got malicious intentions. Always be yourself, but no misintentions. You know, no mother or father or a family member or guardian should lose a child due to jealousy, envy, insecurity, or hate, or even a hate crime, or domestic violence, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding, regardless of someone's culture, religion, sexual orientation, disability, age. You know, people's projection of jealousy, envy, and hate is disgusting. To the point now you want to rob somebody physically, spiritually, financially, and you swear somebody doing something to you, so you send spell work towards them, send magic towards them, you dibbling and dabble with this practitioner, that warlock, that karmic, or whatever the case may be, that witch, that doctor, that neighbor, regardless of their tax bracket, that send someone so much confusion in their life so they won't prosper. How this type of stuff actually happens. No mother or father should get a phone call and allow them to feel that at the end of the day they're not worthy. And I say that respectfully, as if they failed as a parent. No mother and father is deserving of that type of phone call, regardless they came from poverty or pain or not at the end of the day. You know, my content is not for everyone, and that's okay. Because there's mothers and fathers that don't do it for likes, views, or clout, chasing, or fame. They don't energy harvest off their children's energy. They don't project spoke towards their babies at the end of the day, regardless of how they are. They have a reflection of that mother and father. A little them, hold on 1 second, they were truly praying. Understand at the end of the day, we live in a world with folks that don't give a damn, but hold on 1 second, someone truly still cares. The energy is different because everybody's not supposed to be for you when it comes to elevation. But the energy is different when your mother and father allow you to see at the end of the day, it's okay to blossom, but never allow someone to dim your light when it comes to your faith. The energy is different. That relationship, it didn't work out when it came to that job. Certain folks were trying to mislead you wrong, but hold on 1 second, you wasn't deserving of losing your life because someone lacked self-control when it came to discipline. And no mother and father is deserving of that phone call to ask why. You know, my content is not for everyone, and that's okay. You know, no mother or father should lose their child due to someone's lack of self-control because a mother is trying to get her life together. A father is trying to get his life together because they're going to forever try to get their life together, and especially when they have a child. No mother or father should have a child stripped from them when they show up good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, and sick days. A mother and father intuition is different when someone truly prays. They wasn't doing malicious intentions. A protector, a provider. Someone wanted to ruin a mother's father day when it comes to their weather, when it comes to their mental health. Or because someone didn't want to see someone grow. A household, hold on one second. It didn't have to be divided, but the enemy kept calling. Who would have knew how this type of stuff actually happens? It's nothing new. But no mother is deserving of losing her child due to someone's lack of self-control because they want to control the narrative or trying to ruin mother's or father's reputation at the end of the day or ruin their life. Nobody's deserving of that as a mother and father, and especially the one that actually protects their children. Still prays for their children until to this day, regardless of the circumstances of the day. I actually hope that your child returns to you safe. You know, my content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and I would never hurt myself regardless of who's threatening my life, and I say that respectfully. I'm far from a catfish. I would never hurt myself regardless of who's trying to blackmail me against me or who's trying to bring harm towards me. I put everything in my Heavenly Mother, Father, God's hands at the end of the day. I am far from a hater regardless of your tax bracket. No, that's a trait. Don't be known for real. I'm so serious. You know, my content is not for everyone. I love to talk about love. No, that's a trait though for me. I do. Love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one truly for you. Wow. Let it go in a vision that they can relate to. A new reflection, hold on one second, that vision hits different. You truly relating to you. You got lost in certain chapters, only the rest of hold on one second. God made you more stronger when it comes to better days. Who wouldn't truly be keeping it real with you? You know, maturity, acting your body weight, that energy is different. Your boundaries, hold on one second, they would never understand that you wasn't acting funny. Besides, hold on one second, understanding that you was walking on God's light. Stepping right to left. They would never understand that. Repeat, it's different. How God was sweet dancing with you. Allow you to feel loved and you are wanted, regardless who overlooked you. You know, that person that fumbled you when it came to that relationship, God heard your cries when it came to pain that day. Only rest the hold on one second time allow you to feel like hold on one second, change is on the way today. You know, because when the right person walks into your life, when it comes to the LOVE department, when it comes to your love story, you know, the right person sees you, hears you, respects you, protecting your heart, didn't have to get physical. Hold on one second. They didn't dismiss your feelings, emotionally available. Who would have knew someone truly intelligent? Y'all both on the same page when it comes to someone bringing peace into your life. Hold on one second, that energy is different. You know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and just because moments. Wow, someone sees you, hears you, respects you. They wasn't trying to shortchange your mental health because someone truly showed at the end of the day. Elevation is different. Someone praying for you, not against you. It wasn't competition when it came to real love. Who would have knew true love was loyal? You know, someone respecting you, good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. Those boundaries hits different when someone truly shows you, hold on one second, the right way. You know, divine's timing hits different. When God allows you to see why someone got access to your heart at the end of the day, they wasn't trying to fumble you. They wasn't trying to fumble you, even when you get lost in your words, because actions spoke louder than words when it came to your verbs. No, that's a trait, don't be no for real. You gained the love, a best friend, a business partner. Everybody's walk of life ain't the same, but who would have knew that the love of your life didn't have to change, besides get better when it comes to time and day. A chapter so fruitful. You know, that garden that you poured into, when it came to your prayers, it became your reality. Only was the hold on one second, you was always a blessing. Very so much thankful that the love part actually worked out when it comes to your future. Someone showing you right. Hold on one second. Loving you right the first time around. It wasn't controlling issues besides someone truly loving you. Showing you what patience looks like up close in person. Not over them in your life. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and I would never hurt myself, and I say that respectfully. You know, gang stalking is real. I never gave nobody permission or access to hack my devices, accounts, or emails at the end of the day. Never give up on yourself when someone's willing to threaten your life at the end of the day when they're gang stalking you. You don't have to know individuals for them to gang stalk you at the end of the day. I don't live in fear and I would never hurt myself, and I say that respectfully. It's currently 10:34 p.m. and gang stalking is really real. And I say that respectfully. Individuals will monitor your calls, monitor the time you leave out your household, from the time you come back in your household at the end of the day. They even try to project fear on you at the end of the day. They even try to paint you to be mentally unstable or delusional, or whatever the case may be. So they control the narrative of as to who you are. But when the right people walk into your life, they see you, they hear you, they respect you. You know, when it comes to gang stalking, they monitor your mail, your packages. They will even act like that you got it when you never did. They would try to rob you mentally, spiritually, financially. And they would even try to blackmail you against you as you delusional at the end of the day, like it never happened in the day. All because, hold on one second, they want to control the narrative. They will even try to use your documents against you. They will try to get you locked up or even put you in the sideboard. All because of the fact that you're speaking up for yourself, especially when someone said, hold on one second, your voice doesn't matter. You matter and you're worthy. My content is not for everyone. Gang stalking is real to your household. And if you're a content creator or not at the end of the day, never give up on yourself. Because someone could see potential within you, or someone that you came across in your life at the end of the day doesn't want to see you prosper. And when they have people that work behind the scenes at the end of the day, they're able to control certain things and then try to paint you to be mentally unstable, or you're bugging, or you're hallucinating. And especially when you never something for someone's one side as contract in the day. Never give up on yourself. Loving yourself is a beautiful tool. Never dim your light. You know, when it comes to gang stalking, they even have folks projecting spell work towards you. You know, to project insecurities on you because they don't want you to prosper in life. They just want you to shut up at the end of the day. They don't want you to become your best self version of yourself. How this type of stuff actually happens when you're just trying to elevate. You know, never allow someone to dim your light when it comes to pouring into yourself, when it comes to loving yourself, and when it comes to not dimming your light. And I say that respectfully. Don't give up on yourself because someone overlooked you or disrespected you or made you feel like you're not worthy. I am my biggest cheerleader, and I would never hurt myself regardless to who's gang stalking me or what man or woman or elderly or what couple or child is threatening my life. And I say that respectfully. Today is currently December 5th, 2025, and it's currently 10:36 p.m. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I always have since day one. It's a chain of thought for me. Always be yourself, nobody's attentions. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stop the violence. You are my sunshine. You are worthy. G.O.D. Yeah, G.O.D. got my back. Hey, Friday, Monday, Friday, Monday. I'm back. I'll be back Friday and Monday. Trust and believe I'm doing something different. Oh, I forgot to tell Naya. You sure did. You just started running your mouth. Yeah, I got a little excited. Sorry, Naya. You mad and you worthy, don't dim your light. Said you mad and you're worthy, don't dim your light. Loving yourself, don't dim your light. You just changed the whole program, I see, huh? You are my sunshine. You are worthy. G.O.D. got my back. God is a miracle. God is a miracle. God chose you. God chose you. Don't dim your light. Don't dim your light because they gonna hate regardless. I got it, guys. Stop the violence. My content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself regardless to who's trying to have me shut up and who's threatening my life. And I said it respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Chicks and dudes would try to put you in a tussle at the end of the day, trying to school you because of your intuition, because you actually know how to think. You wasn't an IQ score when it came to low accountability at the end, because you know how to take action when it come to changing your life, when it come to your mental, acting your body weight, when it come to maturing. They try to put you in a chokehold, try and discourage you, rob you mentally, spiritually. Hold on one second, but God also is showing you how you have to lose control. God gave you the proper tools when it comes to maturing. Hold on one second. Understanding confidence is different. They say that you cock, you think you better than somebody. You just had the proper knowledge to love yourself, not to hurt your neighbor. That energy is different. Everybody's not trying to shortchange themselves when it comes to their faith, and especially when you've been through pain. Hold on one second, they can't relate. You know, being your biggest cheerleader, that love is different. Even when days you can't see, hold on one second, I got peace within me. I'm understanding, I'm still dealing with pain. Hold on one second, understand balance is different when it comes to even exchange. You know, progressing at the end of the day when it comes to life. You know, regardless who had the stereotype treat me wrong, when I knew how to treat them right, respect them at the end of the day, how chicks and dudes will take your kindness or weakness and paint you out to be the villain in their story, or because you know how to speak up for yourself, they paint you out to be the asshole of the conversation, or because, hold on one second, you was that chick or dude that understood, hold on one second, I ain't trying to tolerate your bullshit. It be the train of thought for me, how they take your kindness for weakness because you got a beautiful heart. You actually knew how to respect your neighbor, but they won't talk about the things that, hold on one second, that actually made sense when it come to, hold on one second, having common sense. Truly is different. Always be yourself with no intention. I say it respectfully. They said you act in your corner, you were nobody. They said you act in your corner, you were nobody. Hold on 1 second, I ain't have to meet your energy. Your low IQ score told me enough what I had to be. It's a train of thought for me in my lane, so that you can relate to when you understood. Hold on 1 second, a shift to understand your own pain when it comes to your reality. You wanted to knuckle up to antagonize me, all because I believed at the end of the day I was matching God's energy. You know that energy is different when it comes to FAITH. I was walking the path that you can relate to, stay in control. That's a train of thought for me. How you had to dibble and dabble with spillwork to realize you was far from real at the end of the day, because you still bent out of shape to realize the hold on 1 second, you still can't control the narrative of God's flow. You try to rob me mentally, spiritually, watch my every move, say I was stupid slow, and hold on 1 second because I didn't have to lose control. That ain't just different. You know, when God's the director in your life, they would never understand it's okay. Hold on 1 second. I ain't have to cut up. I just had to understand I was willing to love me. Not to shortchange me because you couldn't relate to me. I tie my shoe different, all because, hold on 1 second, I was moving comfortably. You know, it didn't matter if I came from poverty and pain. You know how to respect your neighbor, even on your worst day. Being a biggest blessing to yourself when they called you, hold on 1 second. They wanted you to vote the whole of shame. They had so much jokes when it came to that text message, let on an email that day. They said, hold on 1 second, we're going to ruin your image at the end of the day. Hold on 1 second, but God was keeping the real. When God revealed the devil, let on an enemy, hold on 1 second. All because I said, I believe in my faith. You ever pray with them going in? How folks try to control the narrative? They said, hold on 1 second, I'm about to make you feel so loose. I'm about to make you feel so lost. You know, those scenes that they was plotting right to left that you actually saw up close in person, but you ain't have to tell nobody besides what God saw. They try to paint something mentally unstable, but you truly was strong. You know, at the end of the day, they was looking for a reaction, but you didn't have to wow because you wasn't trying to catch a case. You know, that same person that said that you slow, stupid, and retarded still plotting on you, but God truly showed that you was truly protected, not to misuse you. You know, don't ever allow someone to dim your light when it comes to better days ahead. Hold on 1 second. I wasn't trying to dim my light because you couldn't relate to actually hell to go with them. This type of stuff actually happens. You can't be somebody that you're truly not. And that's authentic. It's only one original when it comes to someone showing, hold on 1 second, they blueprint. You know, you could sit there, try to water it down. Sit there in the mirror, try to realize the hold on 1 second, God didn't fix your crown for that narrative when it comes to someone's story, life at the end of the day. You know, fulfilling when it comes to their tools. Hold on 1 second, those chapters is different when they understand the hold on 1 second. You will never be able to understand hold on 1 second. The abuse someone had to deal with. Mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally. It'd be the train of thought for me. Folks be trying to be like you, trying to destiny swipe, but it's an epic failure. But hold on 1 second, because there's only one you. The energy is different. They sit there, take notes. They hack your devices to watch what you do when they come to your flow, and then they try to blackmail you to do you wrong. They controlling the narrative at the end of the day, all because you was willing to smile. Hold on 1 second, intuition they can't relate to. Your soul was never for sale. Never give up on yourself because someone didn't know how to love you, respect you. They said that you didn't have potential, but you truly was far from corny. That ain't just different. You know, when God sends the right people into your life, maturity is different. I say that respectfully. Because they see you, they hear you, they respect you. They don't look at you like competition, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, regardless of their culture, religion, sexual orientation, disability, or age. And I say that respectfully. It's not a crime to be authentic. Different, hold on 1 second. That's what you teach your children. You know, never fall into the crowd. Stand out at the end of the day. Be a leader, not a follower. It be the train of thought from what happened to that knowledge when folks actually knew how to make their child smile. You know, because there's good parents out there at the end of the day. It be them low IQ score folks that be walking around talking about you a mental case. But what happened to your guardian raising you? It be the train of thought for me. Matter of fact, you didn't have to have someone teach you these type of tools. What happened to common sense? It be the train of thought for me. And then the first thing you say at the end of the day, you dead ass wrong for speaking up for yourself. You could save the apologies. No, that's a train of thought for me. That goes with life itself at the end of the day. It's going to be folks that's going to relate to your sneaker gear. You know, they're going to say it's fly, but some may say, hold on 1 second, that's not rare, you know, because it's ugly or whatever the case may be, but they ain't got to wear it. It'd be the train of thought for me. You know, a mother and father that prays for his child, a mother and father that prays for their child, a man or woman, or case may be, they tell their child it's okay to be different. And especially when you're not trying to hurt nobody. It'd be the train of thought for me.
Far from bully. Hold on 1 second, I was catching my blessings. They said, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. Here's the train of thought for me. After they done took your kindness to weakness, they want to dim your light. The end of they say that your word ain't ready. That your word ain't ready. Being authentic. It be the train of thought for me. Because they say that you are relevant. They say that you were lame, you this, you whatever the case may be. All because you showing up for yourself. Never dim your light. I may not make sense to the average person, but never give up on yourself, and I say that respectfully. You know, my content is not for everyone. I'm far from a hater. You know, individuals are gonna laugh at you, they will spell work at you, send you the evil lie, whatever the case may be. But that does not mean stop choosing you. That does not mean stop loving you. And when you got God first in the day, that reflection is different. How individuals would try to control the narrative of who you are, to rob you mentally, spiritually, financially, hack your device, your accounts, your emails, and then try to paint you to be mentally unstable. And they will project sport towards individuals. They will pay this person or pay that person, whatever the case may be, so folks won't come towards you. They will even dig up your past or whatever the case may be to try to ruin your reputation when you wasn't running from your reflection. They would never understand God's direction when God closed certain doors in your life. Something that you wasn't running from. Hold on 1 second was rejection. Because why would I want to reject myself from my past? When I understood maturity is different, they would never understand that true love actually lasts. Confidence, the energy is different. I wasn't in competition with my neighbor when they couldn't relate to their own love language going within. Hold on 1 second. I'm far from a sex worker. I'm far from an addict. I'm just being authentic, not hygiene or respect. At the end of the day, you ain't for me, keep it moving. It's the train of thought for me. No, for real. My content is not for everybody. I don't run from he say, she say, even if they lie on me at the end of the day. When God sends the right people into your life, they see you, they hear you, they respect you with no intentions. And I say that respectfully. They don't look at you like competition, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Regardless if they came from poverty and pain at the end of the day, they don't gotta sit there and manipulate God because God was never for likes, if he's a clout chaser of fame. They don't gotta sit there and blackmail you to see who you are at the end of the day. They don't gotta sit there and gather up with that hate train to send chaos spell work or try to discourage you or whatever the case may be. They don't gotta do all of that. We are all not the same. I'm far from a hater. And when God sends the right people into your life, first of all, if they not for you, they keep it pushing. You know, gang stalking is real towards your household. It doesn't matter if someone that's working in the neighborhood or the county or the country or whatever the case may be, what neighbor it is when it comes to gang stalking. How individuals will monitor your mail, your packages, and make sure that you don't get it. They will even reroute your mail somewhere else and act like you received it. They will even forward your signature at the end of the day as it's you got it. They monitor your mail, your packages. They will hack your device, your accounts, monitor your every move from the time that you walk out your household till you leave at the end of the day. They will even try to make money off of you. They would try to rob you mentally, spiritually, and financially, even send spirit towards you, good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. They want an energy harvest off your energy. You know, they say God is not real because how is God so real? And they in the background trying to get you locked up and put you in a cyborg to blackmail you against you. When you don't live in fear, at the end of the day, the energy is different. I walk by faith, not fear. My content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. It's not. Have a safe year, day, evening, week, weekend. You matter, you worthy. I love to talk about love.
No, that's the shade of me. Love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one truly for you.
Wow. You got that one special person in your mind. Only rather, hold on 1 second. Y'all both are truly fine. You know, book smart, street smart, y'all got it going on. Someone truly showing at the end of the day that someone's spoiling when it comes to their words. Who would have knew? Actions spoke loud in words. Someone being faithful to you. Someone's trying to remind you of your past. Someone didn't have to fund you when it comes to your future because true love could truly last. The energy is different when someone sees you, hears you, respects you, show you that true love wasn't complicated. Only reason, hold on 1 second. God truly allows you to see why you believed in your faith. And God truly show you why someone was protecting your mental health when it comes to fixing your crown, maintaining your smile. Who would have knew that God allowed you to see that? Hold on 1 second. He was the miracle. You was the miracle of choosing yourself when it came to your blessings. Understand that, hold on 1 second, you're not dealing with pointless conversations when it comes to maturing. You know, someone sees you, hears you, respects you, emotionally available, someone truly intelligent. You know, someone bringing peace into your life Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And just because moments, the energy is different. You know, when the right person walks into your life, that balance is different because someone truly knew at the end of the day Regardless, they came from poverty and pain. They knew how to respect you. All someone wanted to actually do was truly love you properly. Who would have knew a dream comes true? You was truly the gift to somebody. I'm Naya, Genuine Love Respect, and my content is not for everybody. I never gave nobody permission to make money off me at the end of the day. And I said respectfully, I never signed up for someone's one-sided ass contract either. Always be yourself. Never allow someone to project fear in you when you're speaking up and being a truth teller. I say that respectfully. Your voice matters, and never give up on yourself. Stop the violence. I'm Naya, Genuine Love Respect, and I don't worship that with good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. When it comes to my creativity, I get it from my Heavenly Mother, my Heavenly Father God. And I say that respectfully. It's not a crime to be authentic. It's not a crime to be different. And I say that respectfully. When it comes to my creativity, regardless of trying to blackmail me, whatever it may be, I work alone. And I say that respectfully, and I always have since day one. I go live every night at 10:15 p.m. on YouTube. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Naya, Genuine Love Respect. I go live every night at 10:15 on YouTube.
No, that's a trait though. Always be yourself, but no molestation. I gotta go.
You know, God was known for sell, likes, views, and clout chase of the fame. We weren't the same. I'm far from a hater. I know how to respect my neighbor regardless of their pain. Always be yourself. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hater, what about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a hater, what about you? Stop the violence in the community.
Never trade off me.
Peace and respect, your neighbor, you better run it out, damn your life, gotta go, neighbor, damn your life, stop the violence. You know, gang stalking is real. Individuals will see you as a popular loner, or they see that people probably don't interact with you, or they don't want you to have people coming towards you, whatever the case may be. When it comes to trying to ruin your image or make you feel like your voice doesn't matter when you're being a truth teller, never stop becoming your best self version of yourself. And always remember at the end of the day, your story does matter to the right people that actually see you, hear you, respect you, and intentions. And I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself regardless to what man, woman, child, couple, or elderly is threatening my life. And I say that respectfully. Gang stalking is real to your household, and you're not doing it for likes, views, clout, and fame. And I say that respectfully. And especially if you're a content creator, never give up on yourself because someone's in the background trying to dim your light or make you feel at the end of the day that your gift is not worthy, or you as a person is not worthy of reaching the right people at the end of the day. Because individuals will monitor and watch you and see that you can gravitate towards a crowd, or you can inspire certain people, or you can be your authentic self. You ain't got to try hard. A lot of people don't like that at the end of the day. But never give up on yourself, regardless if you're a content creator or not at the end of the day. Never allow someone to make you feel, regardless of what dream it is or what job description is at the end of the day, lose your vision. You matter and you're worthy, and my content is not for everybody. Gang stalking is real. You ain't got to know somebody or nothing today for them to gang stalk you. And I say that respectfully. Stop the violence. Peace and respect, you better run out, damn your life, gotta go, neighbor, damn your life, stop the violence. And I would never hurt myself regardless who's plotting against me. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. You know, sometimes when it comes to being authentic, a lot of individuals don't want their mask to fall off. But I don't run from my past, and I don't live in fear, and I walk these streets alone, and I would never hurt myself. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. And I say that respectfully. There's no third party involved at the end of the day when it comes to my creativity. And I say that respectfully. Individuals will be so inspired and watch you months and weeks and years at a time at the end of the day. But because it's you at the end of the day, they won't put respect on your name. But hold on one second. I'm my biggest cheerleader. Never dim your light.
When you fall from a hate, I gotta go.
To the genuine ones, just because someone didn't know how to love you, respect you, protect you, or meet you halfway or pour into you, that does not mean dim your light. And I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself, regardless of trying to make me homeless, rob me mentally, spiritually, financially at the end of the day, or who's gang stalking me, who's threatening my life. I put everything in my Heavenly Mother and Heavenly Father God's hands, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. Never dim your light. Now you gentlemen, respect, still here for my hate crime.